when you go through so many battles and so many...
Trying to separate these two men, and Joe going right after Roman Reigns. Absolute. Joe and Reigns, this is going to be a physical war.
Yeah.
And now Reigns, with the Uranagi through the Spanish.
Holy
table. Samoa Joe with a cheap shot, a right hand to start this thing. And now Joe hurt, and Reigns sent over our announce table. Roman Reigns sent over our...
Well, he's just talking and talking.
And now Samoa Joe.
But the one thing we know, Michael, is he's been through these battles before.
Attacking Reigns before the match even started. The official trying to get it back in the ring.
Also sending a message. Hey, I've been out for several months, but maybe I'm the big dog.
Wants to move on to the SmackDown Live roster.
Well, I'm back.
And now the official checking with Roman Reigns, making sure at ringside. That was close.
Yeah, the match hasn't even begun yet, and we've already had all sorts of destruction.
Well, you heard the referee. Can you go? Roman shook his head. So
defenseless. He can't even put his hands up to protect himself.
The intensity from Samoa Joe is up.
And this all started with a action sense. And there, Roman Reigns hooks the leg.
Samoa Joe to put the big dog down. Going to take a little bit more. I'm surprised Roman
to Roman Reigns. The other one to the entire SmackDown Live locker room.
Goes on because he feels he doesn't get the respect he deserves that he has earned.
Boxes.
You know, we talk a lot about Joe's Muay Thai background, his jiu-jitsu background, but he...
Look at this now. Samoa Joe just looking to twist the head.
Well, I know you called it a cheap shot, Michael.
It was, Coach. It happened before the bell rang.
This is the pain I was talking about.
This is earlier on. Watch this Uranagi. Watch the force of
neck twisting on Roman Reigns' shoulders.
I would love to ask WWE stats.
Just work on the neck of Roman Reigns.
Keep hearing Samoa Joe say, "This is the pain I told you." Ever.
I don't want to make excuses for Roman, but guys, he can't be 100% tonight. It was
is that he shows up every single night, regardless, Michael, is if he's 100.
Maybe the most dangerous man in WWE. He's got an assassin's mentality. Find a weakness.
Goes very, very well.
Joe's face. Roman has had no offense at all. Oh, look at Roman.
Roman just peeling back the fingers of Samoa Joe.
Here you go. Boom. Oh, there it is.
Joey head rocker, kick you right in the...
That we've seen in a very, very long time.
Samoa Joe's been that way for years, Coach. I have two cracked, well, I not currently have cracked ribs, but I had two cracked ribs to show as a trophy.
Comes synonymous, now a knee to the chin, and right back working on the neck.
Spent considerable amount of time all over the world, Europe, Japan. Joe is a dangerous
match.
Joe wants to show up on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night and say, "I told you so."
Well, I think that's the
live Tuesday night to say, "I told you so" if he wins this match.
Oh, I'm saying Samoa Joe.
Trouble here. Can Reigns fight back? Can he go dig down deep to the corner? Roman trying to shake the cobwebs. Joe launches him to the apron.
My God.
Zero hesitation from the big man.
Watch this.
Speed all the way across the ring. Diamond Reigns, followed by nearly 300 pounds.
Yeah, that was high risk, but Joe had a plan.
Match or getting the upper hand. Samoa Joe
covered by Joe on Reigns to put him away, and then the 300 pounds crushing down on Reigns' body.
Easy. Now raining down elbows.
Well, Joe has absolutely no. It hurts. No wasted motion.
Joe knows it. Joe enjoys
the way that he goes about his business. Shows me a man that says, you know what, I'm not wasting any
Oh, Joe just leaning on Roman Reigns now. Complete control. Joe's enjoying it.
It's yours. And yours alone.
Of it.
Forearm and his elbow pinned down across the back of the big dog's neck. Roman isn't going.
The one thing I don't think he's going to do is tap or give up or quit. That's not in his DNA.
That said, the big dog is in a lot of trouble right now, and Joe inches closer to his goal of putting
done. Right hand, Joe still holds on. And another by Roman. Two men exchanging blows, center of the ring.
Dropping bombs on one another. Look at this.
Not right in the face, and went down for the first time.
Yeah, but he went out of the ring.
Let's see, Roman's moving right now. He's just ginger everything, and Roman's body's got to be racked with pain.
And now Roman Reigns has Joe in drive-by position. And you can feel the momentum
to him.
Yeah, he might be the uncrowned Universal Champion, but in the eyes of the WWE Universe,
Brock Lesnar still walking around with the Universal Championship.
And now you're starting to see.
Brings out the best in Roman Reigns.
Sometimes you have to go to his level, no doubt.
Joe with a kick, down goes Reigns.
Part 3, bang, senton.
Cover by Joe.
Imagine what Samoa Joe would say or is going to say if he's able to beat down Roman.
Then, Joe may show up on Monday night just to say, Roman, I told you so, and then get...
Yeah, the first one he put Reigns through an announce table with. Roman, though, able to...
Samoa Joe.
Boot stops Reigns in his tracks. Roman Reigns. Both these men
Reigns, and now if you can see the face of Samoa Joe, you can, under his, I believe it's his left eye, there's a mouse. These guys going to know they were in a fight tomorrow morning.
You would think there would have to be somewhere down deep.
The Superman punch. Joe caught him. Look at the clutch.
We've seen Samoa Joe take, looks like maybe his right knee.
His whole body's beat up. How the hell did he do that? What a move by Joe! He picked Reigns out of midair, but
he
Superman punch!
He got him!
Cover! Inside leg hook! That was incredible what Samoa Joe did.
Roman able to answer with a Superman punch.
Jaw jacked.
Able to dig.
Samoa Joe looking weary for the first. Reigns still up.
Bam!
Awareness by Samoa Joe, realizing where he's at inside the ring at all times.
And very unlucky on the
feet first. That might have been a last gasp effort. The spear that Roman connected with.
Again, the veteran Samoa Joe able to...
Legs are burning. It feels like you're running through mud this deep. You've expended every energy.
Need is the first one back to his feet.
This is wildly Reigns. Somehow break this hold.
They're in the center of the ring. Joe wrapping the legs. Oh, wait a minute. Roman.
Nobody home. Again, Coquina clutch. And Joe looking to wrap the legs, and there he does. He wraps the legs around the... What does Roman do here?
Come on, Roman.
Roman's got to somehow... Roman's fading. Roman Reigns is fading here.
Who's going to win?
Yeah, but Roman Reigns now showing some life. Reigns showing some life.
Might have been able to call that one a few seconds earlier. Roman's out
of the match.
Look at the change in demeanor. Joe with it.
Well, don't change the game plan. Don't change the attack.
Listen to Roman.
Joe possibly thinking about a muscle buster.
That's what he's looking for, Corey. Roman leaps over. Samoa Joe rolls through.
He got him!
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns.
Figured it out at the exact right moment.
That's the reserve that a great champion possesses needs to be given. And that is exactly what the big dog did tonight.
Well, we continue. Reigns picks up a victory here tonight, and what I believe was a must-win.
But Roman, you know, in the back of his mind is still thinking about the...
Is to continue to show up night after night, week after week. I'll give it...
Out again in that Iron Man match weeks ago. And here's John Cena. And Angle's been waiting to flush because John Cena is the new American icon. That's the straw. Well, two distinct styles right here in this matchup. You got me.
John Cena's got his equal street cred, but Kurt Angle's got...
Kurt Angle is really taking to Cena here. There's the armbar applied.
Kurt Angle gets his head straight, goes out there, out-wrestles
the pounding ground attack we talked about from John Elbow. And clothesline by Kurt Angle.
What an impact.
The Undertaker. There's a history between John Cena and the Undertaker.
History being that Cena...
And Undertaker working on that left arm of John Cena.
And just pitting the man and lifting him.
Oh, my God. John Cena.
It's the bad. You could just feel it. You could smell it.
And
it's like someone's going old school here.
And a clubbing blow. You saw the Undertaker really wearing down that shoulder. Old school, but putting a hurting on it.
Knocked out. Right, no rush to get in here.
And Kurt Angle in up the test. Cena, the street thug, as he goes to work on Kurt Angle here.
You're in a fight. You're in there with former WWE champion Kurt Angle.
Wow! champion, the Olympic gold medalist. And look at Brock Lesnar pulling the top rope. The Undertaker coming to the aid of his fallen partner, but now Angle Undertaker versus Lesnar Cena and Kurt Angle. There's how Brock Lesnar gained control of the matchup.
You're right there. Brock Lesnar, Angle landed. And this Undertaker.
I like how Brock Lesnar was pretty much in a hurry to get into the...
I see your point, but sometimes you got to take advantage of an opportunity.
Lesnar. I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to Lesnar and the Undertaker at No Mercy in memorable Hell in a Cell matchup. But Brock Lesnar is 100 times better shape, in my opinion, of his entire life.
That's a good point. I think it's a
Is healthy. Undertaker had that broken hand back in October, and his team.
Whoa, Taker better be careful here, you know. Referee Brian Hebert.
And John Cena, Kurt Angle had their problems over the past year. Remember,
John Cena right now got Kurt Angle. Double armbar here. Sometimes I can't tell if Cena's got his fingers clasped, maybe not.
Kurt get John Cena. Here's the reversal. Kurt Angle whipped off the ropes and a knee to the. Who has the advantage in this matchup right here with John Cena's pen
In there getting that offense on Kurt Angle. I'd have to give the advantage. Kurt's in a lot of trouble right now. He's getting double teamed for God's sake.
Conveniently when the Undertaker is not in. Oh, Lesnar.
Brock did that right at No Mercy when the title's on the line.
There's no doubt that Brock Lesnar's. Oh, look at this!
Nice counter. Counter by Kurt Angle.
But Kurt Angle needs to make a tag here. He's got to get to the in Milwaukee.
Taker just feeling what.
And a tag is made. Here comes the Undertaker. But the referee didn't see the tag. Kurt Angle. Brock Lesnar, the wounded champion, rolled this
Back suplex there by Cena.
John Cena cover. Angle made the tag. The ref didn't see it.
Extremely, his instinct is just to kick out and to stay off his back. Kurt's been doing that.
That may have cost him. Ankle lock. The ankle lock and Lesnar from behind. And John was never made.
Cradle right here. Delayed cradle in midair. How powerful is Lesnar?
And Undertaker breaks up the 3 count. The title.
Absolutely. Physical ain't the word. Bones at No Mercy in Baltimore.
Kurt Angle battling back, driving Lesnar back to the corner.
Coming back with the shot.
Oh, look out. Oh, the slam by Lesnar.
How quick did Lesnar? Brock Lesnar could do that angle. Man, Angle slam.
Angle slam connects.
Turning point of the match for Kurt Angle to get Undertaker in this.
Kurt Angle falling.
Kurt's close.
Cena gonna suffer the brunt of the Undertaker's attack. And Undertaker.
Lesnar, one for Cena. Wow, the speed off the deck. Uh-oh. Snake eyes.
Rack him up. Big boot to the face. Undertaker.
Russell. Cena's going up. Oh my God.
There's two. And Brock Lesnar broke.
Wow, that was. Taking out throwing those soup bowls right to the face.
These two meet for the title at No Mercy, October 9th. Oh, look out.
Got caught out.
Spinebuster.
And Lesnar nailed all of it.
Kurt Angle watching this matchup.
We're all part of the ring, too. Lesnar and Cena. Let's see. Taker's close. Can he make the team? Shot in there.
And a boot. And Brock Lesnar, the champion, shot to the midsection.
Wow! Look like Lesnar got shot out of a damn cannon.
With a second German.
Where Cena don't want to be. Caught in the here.
John Cena's got that shot. The ankle lock. Brock Lesnar from behind, knocking Kurt Angle down.
Throwing some bones.
And look at this. And look at that.
Now 2, 3.
Cena and Lesnar steal one.